Hello guys, the application in front of you was submitted on August 17th, 2023 in the IRCC Secure Account portal with an IELTS score of overall band 6. In this video, I will show you how it was done, and as you can see, he had already received a biometric request on August 17th. First of all guys, I would sincerely like to thank this applicant for sharing his timeline with me because he wanted to all of the students know on actually how he has done this. I'm trying to bring the applicant on the channel to do an interview so he can share his experience with you guys. Please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out that interview on what motivated this applicant to take this step and go ahead and submit his application. Another thing guys, this applicant has already prepared all the documents before approaching me. Only thing I helped him was in drafting a letter of explanation. Our discussions between me and him went for almost 1 week from August 12th to August 16th, and finally it was his decision to file the application. Now it's time to show you how he actually did it. Let's begin guys. Now guys, I will show you how the applicant applied with an overall band 6 on August 17, 2023 from his IRCC secure account. So just open the Government of Canada website. So he just went to immigration study and just scroll down, go for study permit fast. I assume that you guys already know this. This is not something new. You have been using this for a while now. So just how to apply. So I'll just go real quick on this one. Select the country. I'm selecting India because my clientage is, most of the client is from India. So I select India for now. And just go to create or sign in. And just sign in with your GC key, or if you don't have an account, just register it. Guys, I don't use this portal much because I use this portal, authorized paid representative portal. This portal is only given to immigration consultants, and we use this portal, and there have been a lot of benefits of using this portal. I won't go in detail. I just wanted to let you know that I have created a dummy account just for the sake of the presentation. So when you just go to sign in and just sign in with your credentials, and when you do that, it will bring you to this page. So what you go is, if you're starting a new application, just apply to Canada, and don't worry about this part of it. Personal reference code, just go to this section, visitor study permit section, and answer all these questions. Easy questions, nothing much in detail. I won't go through the questions each of them one by one, and I will just take you to the final page where it asks you to review these questions, and we will discuss the answers over there. So guys, after you answer all the questions, it will bring to you this page where you need to review all your answers. I have put all the answers which were answered by the applicant who did his application on August 17th, 2023 with a IELTS score of overall band 6. So I won't go with each of the answer because this answer could be different for everyone. So the only question I would go with you guys is this question. Have you taken a language test? In yes, and about this score. This is the most controversial question so far. So when you get to this question, the system asks you, did you get each 6 in IELTS? So it's either yes or either no. If you say yes, it will take you to the SDS category. If you say no, it will take you to the non-SDS category. So the reason he had answered yes in this question is because even though he doesn't have each in 6, he has overall 6, but still he went ahead and answered yes. And the reason he did is because as if today, after August 10th, 2023, he is eligible into the SDS category with an overall band 6. But the system is not updated yet. The system doesn't know about this. So to get into the SDS category, he has to say yes. Otherwise, the system will take him to the non-SDS category, even though he is eligible for the SDS category today. So he answered yes over here. And what we did, we attached a letter of explanation to the visa officer. Now guys, be very attentive because this is the most important part of this entire application. This is the part which decides your outcome of the application. We have drafted this application. We have drafted this letter of explanation to the visa officer, but make sure do not copy and paste it, because this entire portal is artificial intelligence generated, and if the same letter of explanation is going to the visa officer, the system's going to catch you. It's going to pick up the keywords and it could red flag your application. I am giving you this example of this by providing you this letter of explanation, but your duty is, if you want to go ahead, I'm not telling anyone to use this method. I'm just showing you how the applicant did it, and that's the only thing I wanted to show through this video. So if you guys want to go ahead with this method, please make sure use this letter as a framework and put your own language in this. The idea is the same for this, but the language, the words need to be different. That is very important. Now let's go through this letter of explanation. I have put color combinations on some important parts so you can differentiate it. Any letter we write to a visa officer, it has a purpose of the writing. The first paragraph speaks about the purpose. What is the purpose? Why are we writing the letter? Second paragraph talks about what we want to tell him through our purpose. And the last paragraph talks about what outcome we want from the visa officer. So let's start with the first paragraph, guys. The first paragraph is, I'll just go real quick. I will stop on the important things. I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing to respectfully request your understanding and consideration regarding to my recent application for a student visa under SDS program for international students. Now guys, the yellow part, the purpose. Why are we writing this letter? The purpose of this letter is to explain the circumstances surrounding my application and why I choose to submit it through the existing portal despite the recent changes in the program's requirement. So that is our purpose. This is the reason we are telling the visa officer for this letter. The visa officers know right away why we are writing this letter. Next thing, we tell the visa officers about the recent update. Even though he knows, but our duty is still to tell him so he knows that we are aware of this. So guys, as of August 10, 2023, the IRCC made amendments to the SDL program for international students, allowing applicants to apply with an IELTS overall 6. Sorry, I forgot to mention 6 over here, but it should be 6 over here, overall 6. Make sure you put 6 or whatever language test you are included, but for this applicant it's IELTS, so I put IELTS over here. Now let's go ahead. Now let's come to the body of the letter. However, upon visiting the online portal, I discovered that the system had not been updated to align with the new program requirements. Despite my efforts to find updated portal or alternative application method, it became evident that the existing portal was the only means available to submit my applications. Hence, I choose to submit my study permit application using the existing portal. Now, guys, this paragraph tells the visa officer that you tried everything from your end. You did your due diligence. You made sure you tried different avenues. You called IRCC. You tried looking for the portal, but nothing worked out. There was no options for you. Hence, you choose to do this method. So, let's move forward. The question in question is in the relation to my IELTS score. Specifically, the portal asks if I have achieved a score of 6 in each module. In my initial response, I have answered yes to this question. However, I wish to clarify that my IELTS score do not meet this specific requirement. So the guys, we have to explain the visa officer that when he gets to know that we have answered yes for each, but the yes is not the right answer. So this is the reason why we have answered yes. We have to tell him, and this is very important, that your language should be very clear. Your intention should be very clear over here. So my intention in selecting yes for this answer was to align with the system's existing criteria for SD eligibility, as selecting no would have placed me in the non-SDS category despite my eligibility under the new rules. So guys, we're telling the visa officer that we have selected yes. The reason for selecting yes was I am eligible under SDS with the new rules, but just to overcome the system, because the system is not allowing me to get into the SDS category even though I'm eligible today. So that's the only reason I've selected yes. Let's move ahead. According to these new rules, students can now qualify for the SDS program with an overall IELTS score of 6 rather than requiring a score of 6 in each module, as was the previous requirement. My overall IELTS score of 6 overall aligns with the updated guidelines set forth by IRCC to be able to qualify under the SDS category. Very straightforward. We tell him that this is the reason I have selected yes, and here it is. Move forward, guys. I would like to assure that my intentions is not to circumvent the program's guidelines, but rather to express my genuine intent to study in Canada and my commitment to fulfilling all necessary requirements. I understand that IRCC is dedicated to ensure the integrity of the immigration process, so I have provided all the documentation to support my application. So guys, this paragraph, you tell the visa officer that, sir, I'm not trying to fool the system or I'm not trying to do anything wrong, but my only intention is to get into the SDS category. That's the only reason I'm doing this, and I respect the immigration system of Canada. I have no intentions to put wrong answers over here, but this is the reason. The things out of the things which are not in my control, this is the reason I have to answer yes. So, and to support that, you have provided all the documentations which qualifies you under SDS. So guys, at end of now, this is the body, and end is the what we call to action, where you will where you will tell visa officer what you want from him now. So here it goes. I kindly request your consideration and understanding of my situation, as the circumstances leading to my application via the existing portal was beyond my control due to the technical limitations of the system. So that's what you are telling him, that you want him to consider your application due to this reason, because the circumstances are not under your control, and that is true. You are eligible under SDS, but due to the circumstances, you are not able to apply it. So to apply it, you have to do this method. Again, guys, I'm not telling you to do this method. I'm just telling you what he did, and that's what I'm sharing with you. If you feel comfortable, go ahead. Otherwise, wait for the system to be updated. And at the end, thank you for taking the time to review my application and this letter of explanation. I sincerely hope for a positive outcome and the opportunity to pursue my education in Canada. Yours sincerely, XYZ. So guys, this is the letter of explanation. One of the most important aspect, if someone wants to use this method, the letter of explanation is must and has to be well defined like this one. But make sure, do not use the same words. Use the framework, but add your own words in this. Let's move ahead now. Where to put this, how to submit this letter of explanation along with your documents. So guys, when you go to continue, just make sure you read these instructions. And this is the important part, your file size 4 MB. And make sure you don't over compress your documents, because sometimes the quality is gone by over compressing. So be aware of that. And just hit go to continue. And what he did, he uploaded all these documents. I won't go over these documents because this is not the video. The purpose of this video is to show you how he applied with overall band 6 in IELTS. So he uploaded all these documents, whatever required in each sections, a GIC, tuition fee, and IELTS. So guys, I suggest that either you can attach the LOE with the IELTS score, make a one PDF and upload it over here, or you can just, in the optional section in the client information, you can, if you would like to provide me more information about your application that you have not already provided, you can attach a letter of explanation to your application, or you can include it over here. It's totally up to you. If you want to do this, you can upload this section and then hit submit, and that's pretty much it for this video. So this is the way, guys, what the applicant had done to upload his application under SDS with overall band 6. I'm not encouraging anyone to do so. I'm just showing you the way how he did it, because a lot of people have been asking for this video for a while. I'm getting a lot of requests for this. So I will try to get that applicant for an interview soon. So you can listen from his words about his experience and what motivated him to do so. And just guys, stay tuned, because I'll be making a lot more videos on different topics about different doubts you guys have. And thanks for watching this video.